Good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast ocean, knowing that somewhere beyond the horizon lies the destination of your dreams. But without a clear vision, how do you set sail? How do you navigate the storms, the setbacks, and the doubts that arise along the way? Vision is not just about seeing, it's about believing. It's about having a clear sense of purpose, a direction that guides every decision, every action, and every sacrifice. As Simon Sinek often says, a people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. And that why starts with vision. Today I want to talk about the power of vision, how it shapes leaders, inspires teams, and transforms ordinary people into extraordinary achievers. Because when you have a vision that is bigger than yourself, you don't just find success, you create a legacy. A clear vision is the foundation of purpose. It is the driving force that gives meaning to our actions and decisions. When individuals and organizations have a well-defined vision, they operate with a sense of direction, clarity, and motivation that sets them apart from those who are merely reacting to circumstances. Vision is more than just an idea or a goal. It is the deeper reason behind why we do what we do. It provides a sense of meaning that fuels persistence, creativity, and commitment. Without vision, people tend to drift, making decisions based on short-term convenience rather than long-term impact. When a person has clarity of vision, they wake up each day with a sense of purpose. They know what they are working toward, and this knowledge gives them the energy to push through challenges. People with a clear vision do not get easily discouraged by obstacles because they understand that difficulties are just temporary setbacks on the path to something greater. They are not distracted by fleeting opportunities that do not align with their vision, nor are they easily swayed by external opinions or doubts. Their vision serves as an internal compass, helping them stay on track regardless of external circumstances. Vision is the reason behind some of the greatest achievements in history. Every great leader, innovator, or changemaker has had a clear vision that propelled them forward. Whether it was Martin Luther King Jr., to say the racial equality, Steve Jobs' vision of revolutionizing technology, or Elon Musk's pursuit of space exploration, each of these individuals had a deep sense of purpose that guided their actions. They did not achieve success by accident. They saw a future that others could not yet see, and they committed themselves to making it a reality. Their vision became the foundation for their decisions, allowing them to move with confidence and inspire others along the way. Clarity of vision also fosters resilience. When challenges arise, those with a strong vision do not easily give up. They see setbacks as learning experiences rather than failures. A person without a clear vision might face difficulties and quickly become discouraged, questioning whether their efforts are worth it. But someone who is deeply connected to their vision understands that struggles are part of the journey. They remain focused on the bigger picture, which helps them push through hardships with determination. Furthermore, a clear vision simplifies decision-making. In a world full of distractions and endless choices, it is easy to get overwhelmed. People often struggle with indecision, fearing that they will make the wrong choice. However, when a person has a clear vision, their decisions become more straightforward. They can evaluate options based on whether they align with their vision or not. This sense of clarity eliminates unnecessary stress and confusion. It allows people to say a no to distractions and focus their time, energy, and resources on what truly matters. Businesses and organizations also thrive when they operate with a clear vision. Companies that have a well-defined vision attract employees and customers who resonate with their mission. Employees feel more engaged and motivated when they understand the purpose behind their work. They are not just working for a paycheck, they are contributing to something meaningful. This sense of purpose leads to higher job satisfaction, better performance, and greater innovation. Customers, too, are drawn to companies that have a strong vision. They feel a connection to the brand because they understand what it stands for. Having clarity of vision is not just important for leaders or entrepreneurs, it is essential for everyone. Whether someone is a student, a professional, an artist, or an athlete, having a clear vision provides direction and motivation. It helps individuals set meaningful goals and take intentional steps toward achieving them. It transforms ordinary actions into purposeful efforts, leading to a more fulfilling and impactful life. Inspiring others through vision is one of the most powerful abilities a leader can possess. Vision is not just about personal ambition or goals. It is about creating a shared purpose that excites and unites people towards something greater than themselves. People are naturally drawn to those who have a clear and compelling vision, because it gives them a sense of direction and meaning. A great leader does not just tell people what to do. They show them why it matters. This ability to inspire through vision is what separates those who simply manage tasks from those who create movements. When a leader articulates a vision with passion and clarity, it ignites something within people. It taps into their emotions, aspirations, and desires for significance. People want to be part of something bigger than themselves. They want to contribute to a cause that has meaning. When they see a leader who genuinely believes in their vision, they feel a deep connection to it. This connection is what fuels loyalty, commitment, and a willingness to go above and beyond. Employees, team members, or followers who are inspired by a vision do not just work for a paycheck or recognition. They work because they believe in the mission. The power of vision in inspiring others can be seen throughout history. Martin Luther King Jr. did not just fight for civil rights. He painted a vision of a future where people would be judged by the content of their character rather than the color of their skin. His words moved millions because he did not simply state facts. He made people feel the possibility of a better world. Similarly, John F. Kennedy inspired a nation when he declared the vision of a man on the moon. It was not just about space exploration. It was about pushing the limits of human potential and achieving something extraordinary together. People rallied behind these visions not because they were told to, but because they were inspired to. For a vision to inspire, it must be communicated effectively. It is not enough for a leader to have a great vision in their mind. They must be able to share it in a way that excites and motivates others. This requires storytelling, passion, and authenticity. People do not just listen to words. They connect with emotions. A leader who speaks from the heart, who genuinely believes in their vision, creates an emotional bond with their audience. This emotional connection is what drives people to take action. They do not follow because they have to. They follow because they want to. Another key element of inspiring others through vision is consistency. A leader cannot simply share their vision once and expect people to stay motivated. They must reinforce it continuously through their actions, decisions, and communication. Every decision they make should align with the vision they have set. When people see consistency between words and actions, they develop trust. Trust strengthens commitment, and commitment fuels progress. On the other hand, if a leader's actions contradict their vision, it creates doubt and disengagement. People need to see that their leader truly lives by the vision they promote. Creating a vision that inspires also requires inclusivity. A great leader does not impose a vision on others. They invite them to be part of it. People feel more connected to a vision when they feel like they have a role in shaping it. This means listening to others, valuing their input, and making them feel like active contributors. When people feel heard and valued, they develop a stronger emotional connection to the vision. They do not just see it as the leader's vision, they see it as their own. This sense of ownership increases motivation and engagement, making it more likely that people will work passionately toward achieving it. A compelling vision also needs to be aspirational. It should challenge people to grow and stretch beyond their current capabilities. People are most inspired when they feel like they are working towards something meaningful and challenging. If a vision is too small or uninspiring, it does not generate excitement. But when a vision dares people to dream bigger and strive for excellence, it awakens their full potential. Leaders who communicate a bold and ambitious vision give people the courage to believe in themselves and their abilities. Vision-driven inspiration is not limited to leaders in politics, business, or social movements. It applies to every aspect of life. A teacher with a strong vision for education can inspire students to see learning in a new way. A coach with a clear vision for success can push athletes to reach levels they never thought possible. A parent with a vision for their family's future can instill values and principles that shape generations. No matter the role, anyone who has a clear and passionate vision has the ability to inspire those around them. Resilience comes from vision because a strong vision provides the motivation to keep going despite obstacles, failures, and setbacks. Life is full of challenges, and those who lack a clear vision often find themselves giving up when things get tough. However, those who have a deep sense of purpose and a compelling vision see difficulties as temporary roadblocks rather than insurmountable barriers. They do not let failure define them, because they understand that setbacks are part of the journey towards success. Vision gives people the ability to endure hardship, push past adversity, and stay committed to their goals even when the path forward is uncertain. A strong vision acts as a guiding force during difficult times. When everything seems to be falling apart, vision reminds people why they started in the first place. It becomes the anchor that keeps them grounded when external circumstances try to shake their confidence. Without vision, people can easily lose motivation, question their abilities, and abandon their dreams. But when someone has a clear and compelling vision, they can see beyond the current struggle and focus on the bigger picture. They do not dwell on short-term failures because they are driven by long-term impact. History is filled with stories of individuals who displayed extraordinary resilience because of their vision. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before successfully inventing the light bulb. If he had focused only on his failures, he would have given up. But he had a vision of bringing light to the world, and that vision gave him the resilience to keep going. Walt Disney was told he lacked creativity and faced multiple financial failures before creating one of the most successful entertainment empires in history. He endured because he had a vision that was greater than the obstacles in front of him. These individuals did not succeed because their journeys were easy. They succeeded because their vision gave them the strength to persist. When people have a clear vision, they develop a mindset that embraces challenges rather than avoids them. They understand that difficulties are part of growth and that every obstacle presents an opportunity to learn and improve. This mindset shifts their perspective from seeing setbacks as failures to seeing them as stepping stones. Instead of feeling discouraged by difficulties, they view them as necessary experiences that shape their character and skills. Resilient individuals do not waste time feeling sorry for themselves when they encounter difficulties. Instead, they analyze the situation, adapt, and find new ways to move forward. Vision also helps people overcome fear. One of the biggest reasons people fail to achieve their goals is because they let fear control them. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, and fear of uncertainty can all prevent someone from taking action. But when a person has a powerful vision, that vision becomes stronger than their fear. It gives them the courage to take risks and step outside their comfort zone. Fear loses its power when there is a deep belief in the purpose behind the vision. People who are driven by vision do not wait for perfect conditions to start. They take action despite their fears because they believe in what they are working toward. Resilience also comes from the emotional connection that vision creates. When people are emotionally invested in their vision, they develop a deep sense of commitment. They are not just pursuing something because it sounds good or because others expect them to. They are pursuing it because it is personally meaningful to them. This emotional connection fuels their determination and makes them willing to sacrifice comfort, time, and effort to make their vision a reality. People who lack vision often struggle with motivation because they do not have a strong emotional reason to push forward. But those who have a powerful vision find strength in their purpose, allowing them to stay committed even in the face of extreme difficulties. Another way vision builds resilience is by helping people stay focused on what truly matters. It is easy to get distracted by negativity, criticism, and minor setbacks. Without vision, people may become discouraged by small failures and lose sight of their long-term goals. But when someone has a clear vision, they do not waste energy on things that do not align with their purpose. They stay focused on the bigger picture, ignoring distractions and negativity. They develop the discipline to keep moving forward regardless of external circumstances. This level of focus prevents them from being derailed by temporary disappointments. Resilience is not just about enduring hardship. It is about growing stronger because of it. A person with vision does not just survive challenges, they use them as fuel to become better, wiser, and more determined. Every challenge they overcome strengthens their belief in their vision and their ability to achieve it. Instead of seeing obstacles as signs to stop, they see them as opportunities to prove their commitment. This unshakable determination is what sets visionaries apart from those who quit when things get tough. Those who have a deep, compelling vision will always find a way forward, no matter how difficult the journey may be.